What's up, you guys? Back at you again with another video. And as you can see, we got the 362 running, airing up. We're getting ready to head out and go pick up that other cabover I got from the junkyard. I don't have no trailer right now because the lowboy is already over there, so I gotta go over there, pick up the trailer, and then load it, and then come on back. I could take the 379, but what's the fun in that? So, or I could take the FLC too, that would be cool. But I think I'm gonna go with this. Alright, so I'll be back with you guys once I set up the camera in the truck and get the rolling. I'll holler at you in a few. So we headed out to go get this truck. Like I said earlier, we're gonna bobtail to the junkyard. That's where my trailer's already at, because my father left it there. And the trailer's already there because my father left it there because he did something over there. So we're gonna go over there, load it up, come on back. Hopefully it goes smooth. I don't know. Here's the hoping. Late in the day already. Damn, it's already 2 o'clock. Then you have, like, you know, FSC, you got Gentry and Sons. I don't particularly really watch Gentry and Sons. I don't have nothing against them, he's cool, but I just don't watch him like that. FSC, I watch him from time to time. But there's some new channels that I've been watching. Not necessarily they critique other trucking channels. It's just crazy. It's one called Redneck News Network. And he's always got the gossip about Gentry and Sons and FSC and Crystal Miller and Trucking Together. Do you guys watch him? Have you heard of his channel? Redneck News Network. And it's another one. I cannot think of his name right now, but he critiques the channels too, and I don't know, just some big drama going on between these guys and FSC. FSC got his lawyers to give them a cease and desist. Something crazy, I don't know. Are you guys keeping up with that stuff? I know it's all gossip, but I watch it. Then there's a new channel I've been looking at. They just started posting it in the past couple weeks. They just starting out. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Blackshire, Black something. I gotta see, look at it again. But it's Benjamin and Isaiah. They cool. I actually met Benjamin before. Kind of know him and his father from hauling steel out of South Jersey. They cool dudes. I like what they're doing. I hope their channel blows up. Shout out to them. Back when I was running my Black Pete, I used to see them in Kansas yards hauling steel. I used to go in there and get flat steel. They would get anything. I think they was hauling coils, but I never hauled coils out of there. I hauled palleted coils out of there once or twice, but mostly the flat steel out of Kansas yards. But I met him in there, Black, when he was I think he was driving that black FLC that they got. Him and his father was in there, actually. That was years ago. But I don't know what he did with that black FLC. I haven't seen it. That truck was super nice. That truck was nice. He's driving a blue classic now. With the Peterbilt style sleeper. And back in Brooklyn, we call those the Puerto Rican Peterbilts. But you got that truck nice too. Shout out to them. juice, and I'm gonna jump on the scale and see what she weighs. So I'm gonna go in here and pay for the fuel, pump this diesel, and be right back with you. Up the street it was $2.99, so I'm just gonna put a couple gallons in here and then go get the trailer in the truck, and then on the way back get some more fuel. I'll be back with you guys when I hit the scale. Put 75 bucks in here. We're gonna go around to the scale. We're gonna go around to the scale and wait, see what she weighs. Put your guesses down in the comments. Let me see what you think. I'm gonna say right around 12,000, a little bit under 12,000. I don't think it's gonna be over 12,500. Put your guesses in the comments, and let's see how close everybody gets. Guesses in, everybody. To this, I'll be right back with you guys.
Truck ID?
444.
Trailer number?
No trailer, just a tractor.
Okay. Okay, it'll be $14.75 when you come inside.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, let's see what she weighs. I probably should have waited before I put the fuel in to get a dry weight, but oh well. I didn't think about it till just now, but I didn't put that much fuel in. I only put 23 gallons in there, so that's not a whole lot. I didn't fill it up. Like I said, I seen cheaper fuel up the street. Might as well say that little 24 cents a gallon. All right, let's go in here and get this ticket. I'll be right back with you guys. All right, boys. Let's see what we got. 13,580. I was wrong. I was off by at least 1,000 pounds. I said the most it was going to be was 12,500, but she 13,500. 8,400 pounds on the front axle, 5,100 on the back. I guess that's not too bad. All right, well that's done. Let's go get this truck. I'll catch you guys when I get to the pickup at the junkyard. Let me know what you guys thought. Holla at me. All right, we at the junkyard. Getting ready to get shit together. All right, let me hop out. So, gotta get in the move this truck so I can get to this lowboy. He had a fucking a cage put around the damn pony motor. My father had a guy make this cage up and put it on here. We're supposed to be putting some diamond plate in these boxes, but they ain't never do it, so fuck it. At least they did the cage part. That's why the trailer's still over here. They dropped the trailer, never put the pins back in the bottom. Alright, so I gotta get on the move this truck. I back it up, lift it up. Back up to this trailer, pull it out. But I might go pull the truck to the front. This is what's left of my Uncle Rock's old yellow 362 that he had that got wrecked. There's a video on it. That's the motor that was in it. That's the front half of the truck. The 550 cat, 18 speed. I don't even see the transmission. You might have sold the transmission. They got junk everywhere over there. That's my day cap FLD back there. That was a donor truck for the green and white cabover Freightliner. I was looking at that power steering box. Fuck that shit all up. Yeah, but that's what's left of the truck. Fuck that up real nice and good. steering box, but it's broke. Alright, I'll be back with you guys. I'm gonna start getting shit together. I'll be back with you guys in a few. Alright, well, I'm back here where the truck is at. Let's see if I could get it out. Grass and grown up. Watch out for snakes and shit. Alright. Here we are. Back here with old Orwell. Yeah, if you guys watched my last video when I was here, I made a mistake. I didn't catch it, so I rewatched it and said that this was an old King truck. I mean, an old Jervik truck. The only reason I said that was because we have on our FLC, the sleeper came off an old Jervik truck. But this, of course, is a King truck, just like Orwell. This is an 87 with the 4 1/4 B model cat. I think this has a 10-speed. And Orwell is a 84 with a 4 1/4 B model 13-speed. And it's something I've been trying to look at, because you know, if you watch FLC's channel, which most people do, he always talked about how there was a bridge in between these back axles. This is 1/4-inch frame, and there was a bridge, a 1/4-inch bridge that made it 1/2 inch back here. But this truck doesn't seem to have that. I can't really tell. I don't see another plate in there. And another difference is, of course, I think his has air leaf suspension, and this is low leaf. Alright, so I'm gonna try to cage these brakes and start tugging on it, see if it'll move. But I might need to go back across the street and get the neck off the lowboy to put more weight on the back, give me more traction. But we'll see how this works. Alright, so let me put on my jeans, get the keys for the chambers, start caging them up, and I'll be back with you guys. I just checked, and thank God, in this case, this truck only has maxis on the front axle, so I just have to cage these front 2 chambers. The back ones are just brakes, they don't lock up for parking brakes. As you can see, a lot of trucks are like that back in the day. A lot of the modern trucks have 4 maxis, but this just has a parking brake in the back axle. I mean a service brake in the back axle, no parking brakes. So that's cool. All I need is 2 keys, zip them up, and get up out of here. I just wanted to show you guys that. Let me go get them, I'll be back. Alright, I got both brake chambers caged fully. Now, going over here, get my chain. Think I got 2 15-foot chains, but I put them together to make them one. Put this connection link right there. So now I'm going to hook up the chain over there move those old battery boxes and stuff. Hook the other end of the chain up to the pencil hitch. And I put this, whole reason why I put a second battery box on this side is because I wanted the truck to look symmetrical. I wanted it to be equal on both sides, and it gave me more storage. See, I can put my chains and binders in there now instead of trying to stuff them up in there or wherever the hell. So that's coming, that came in handy right there. Just wanted to show you guys that. All right, so let's see if I can hook this shit up. Grass is up tall. Hopefully there's no goddamn snakes up underneath here. I'm gonna flip this. Let's see if there's any snakes under here. I don't hear nothing moving. Don't hear or see anything. I don't fuck with snakes, but I know this is the type of shit they like to be up underneath. Frog. Seen a little baby frog jump. No snakes yet. Alright. Okay. Didn't see anything. Don't see nothing. Oh, I know this is a bit scary. I don't mess with snakes. I'm a city boy. I know I live in the country. That's not where I'm from. We don't mess with them if they ain't got no shoulders. And there's known to be cottonmouths and rattlesnakes back here. And copperheads. And there's water back there. So there'll be cottonmouths around. Definitely copperheads and rattlesnakes around. Seen them before. And there's a big huge lake straight back that way, if I'm not mistaken, and there be gators in there. And in the certain seasons this whole place will flood up real high. The water will be as high as the tires on the truck back here. That water will come right up to that top of that tire. And they've seen gators back here. So I think the lake is that way, if I'm not mistaken. No, there's definitely a lake that way. There's an even bigger lake. The Santee lakes are straight back that way, about a half a mile maybe, because we in the Santee area. If you know 95 South Carolina and Santee, there's big huge lakes back there. They almost look like oceans. They really big lakes, and one of them is directly back that way. Then there's another smaller lake back here. If you're going across 95, you'll go over that bridge and go across the lake. You see people fishing and whatnot. And there, from my understanding, from what I hear, is there are gators in that lake, and they've seen gators back here when that water rises from that pond or that lake back there. And you know, where there's water, there's cottonmouths and copperheads, and there's definitely rattlesnakes back here. I seen one like last year, 2 years, over there by the mailbox. It was a baby rattlesnake, but a rattlesnake nonetheless. So let's see about this box. All right, nothing. Thank God. Nothing underneath there. All right. Let's flip this box up out the way. This box is actually good. I think this box is still good. That box got bent. Well, this box got the step is tweaked just a hair. It could be straightened though. The grass still ain't grow up here from where the other truck was sitting here. The one that's at the house already. Grass still ain't grown, which I guess is a good thing. Okay. All right. Brake chamber and the dirt there. Run it over, bust the tire. Alright, let's see. Where the hell did my handy dandy chain go? Alright. We're gonna put it to the rear. Alright, I need 2 hands, so I'm gonna put this around the rear and come right back to you guys. Be back. Alright, so we got the chain around the axle, if you can see, going to the hitch. Fucking frogs. Did y'all see those frogs? Seen 2 of them. There's frogs. That means that there could be snakes. Have to fumigate this motherfucker. Fucking seal and drop. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this truck. I might part this one out. Might part this one out. Unless somebody out there wants it, let me know. You guys interested in this one? Because I don't really have no use for it. Let me know. Maybe we could work out a deal. Alright, I think I need to turn this wheel. Alright, I'm gonna get up there and turn the steering wheel. Some branches are in the way. Alright. I don't know if I should go straight back, cut the wheel. Alright, I'll be back with you guys. Okay, new plan. I unhooked it from the axle and I hooked the chain up to the branch right here because I think the branch is in the way. It's broken up there. I'm gonna try to pull it with the truck. Get this branch out the way. Let's see how this goes. All right, let's see how this works. That right there. I think you can see the branch in the mirror, hopefully. Alright. Let's go. See what it does. Just pulling it. Alright, pulled the whole branch down. Pulled the whole branch down. Just like I wanted. Get it more out the way. Check him out. Pulled the whole branch down, just like I wanted. It was broken right here. Finished snatching it. I don't know if it's in the way now. Pull it out that way. Gotta figure out where I should put it. I'm gonna drag it out somewhere. I'll be back with you guys. Alright you guys, I'm back at the hot spot in Utahville. I couldn't really record anything because I was kind of focused on what I was doing. I kind of forgot really. But all four wheels on the back of the cabover I was trying to pick up were all locked up. So I couldn't really move it around. So I had to go to plan B, which was to use their tow rig, but it wasn't working right, so I spent the rest of the day trying to fix that. But I'm going to come back tomorrow morning and try again. But I guess I'll just record myself riding home a little bit, get some footage of that. That way it won't be a complete waste. So if you guys don't want to see that, I guess you can log off now. If you want to see me riding around and listen to the truck, stay tuned. Alright, I'll holler at you guys and land on the next one.